Take a look at your daily routine. Are you actually moving forward, or are you stuck in a loop? You wake up tired, go through the motions, and go to sleep with a heavy chest. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to fix your life or hand you the future you want. That is actually the best news you will ever hear, because it means you are the one holding the pen. You are carrying the weight of your own unfulfilled potential. It's the ghost of the person you were supposed to be, haunting you every time you look in the mirror. You can feel that gap between who you are and who you could be in your bones. Instead of closing that gap, you distract yourself. You numb the discomfort with short-term dopamine, scrolling, binge-watching, and complaining. You are trading a masterpiece for a moment of comfort. If you do exactly what you did today for the next 5 years, you will be in the same spot you are right now. You'll just be older, more tired, and more bitter. We live in a world obsessed with motivation. We scroll through videos and wait for a spark of lightning to strike us into action, telling ourselves we'll start as soon as we feel ready. Motivation is an emotion. Like any other emotion, it is temporary and unreliable. You will almost never feel like doing the hard work or waking up at 5 a.m. This diagram shows the difference between a failing system and a successful one. On the top, we see the broken loop of waiting for motivation. Below it is the continuous loop, making a commitment that drives action, which then generates its own momentum. The people you look up to show up regardless of how they feel. They have replaced the search for motivation with a daily pact to do the work. It is time to go silent. We are taught to broadcast every plan and seek approval for every goal, but that noise only serves to distract you from the work itself. Validation is for parking cars, not for human growth. Seeking it from others only dilutes your internal drive and makes your progress dependent on someone else's opinion. You need to enter a silent grind. Stop telling people what you are going to do and let the results speak for themselves. The real work happens when you are alone in your room. That is when you face your own excuses and decide that you are no longer willing to live a compromised life. Change is uncomfortable. If you feel comfortable right now, you aren't growing, you are decaying. You have to learn to embrace the isolation and the repetition of the process. Growth requires you to fall in love with the work that nobody sees. You have to find steady ground in the process of becoming. You must take extreme ownership of your life. That means taking 100% responsibility for the good, the bad, and the ugly. You have to stop blaming your parents, your background, your boss, or the economy. The moment you stop looking for excuses is the moment you take back your power. Life wasn't fair, and bad things happened to you, but staying in the role of the victim is a cage you built for yourself. You are the one who decides when to step out of it. You cannot control what happens to you, but you have control over how you respond. That response determines your future. When you take responsibility for your response, you move from being a passive observer of your life to being its active author. Stop looking at other people. The only valid competition is the person you were yesterday. We treat greatness as an unattainable peak reserved for a few legends. In reality, it's much more accessible and much more boring. This chart shows how daily choices compound. We have a flat line of stagnation versus a curving line of micro-disciplines. If you read one page or do one push-up today, you are better than you were yesterday. Greatness is the sum of small, disciplined choices made every day. Eventually, these choices move you so far that your past self becomes unrecognizable. You have the same 24 hours that the greats had. You have the same 24 hours that the legends used to build their lives. Look at how you use that time. Are you investing those hours into your future, or are you just spending them to get to tomorrow? Time is a currency you can never earn back. Once a minute is gone, it is gone forever. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and make a core decision. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for permission. You are the author of your life. Stop letting other people write your chapters. Rise up, do the work, and become who you were meant to be.